At last it is time to reveal ourselves to the radical ones. It's time to have our Star Wars revenge. Hey Radical Basement Dwellers, Radical Ryan Hunter here for an all-new episode of It Came From The Basement. If you're new here on the Radical Retro Rewind YouTube channel, I like to do this little segment called It Came From The Basement, where I go down into my childhood parents' basement and I go through my collection one box at a time. And today I am bringing multiple Star Wars items. And I do love a good theme, so that is why this episode will be Star Wars Prequel Extravaganza. I have been a Star Wars fan since birth, honestly. I grew up with two older brothers, I played with their original Kenner action figures, and then I lived through the late 80s, through the prequel with re-releases, the special edition. I was a Star Wars VHS raised kid, and my love went through to the prequels. So when I heard that the prequels were finally happening, or anything Star Wars after all these years, I kind of had that mentality that probably a lot of collectors did.
It's going to be one of the many wonders of the world. There are now 8 wonders of the world. One of them being this movie.
If anyone has seen back in the day when Star Wars Episode 1 came out, the extravagant Toys R Us midnight releases.
Action figures were the big draw.
Darth Maul, Obi-Wan, Jar Jar Binks, Battle Droid.
All of those big releases they did, because this was the next generation of Star Wars, and I totally got into that because I always wanted Star Wars when it wasn't there. It happens all the time for me. I was on the tail ends of He-Man, She-Ra, Thundercats, when everything was being sold off as old news. That's when I was trying to grasp for, because I wanted those things. So having read for years in toy collectible magazines and hearing stories about how hot Star Wars was and when it originally was released, and the toys and the merchandise, I decided I am gonna try to collect and preserve as much prequel era stuff as I could. Now please forgive me, and don't call hoarders on me, please. I promise when you see these things, I'm not crazy. Or am I just crazy in love with Star Wars? I thought to kind of make it easier on myself, I'd break it down into categories like cardboard, bags, and books. Cardboard-wise, I have a few items now. So this 2005 Kellogg's Frosted Flakes box that came with a spoon saver. Now the spoon saver is not there, but I will be on the hunt for it when I finally do get back into the basement and look for my stuff. So this is from 2005, evidently, the year after I graduated high school. And what was Radical Ryan Hunter doing? He was saving Kellogg's Frosted Flakes Star Wars boxes. And as I always say, that explains how I am today. Star Wars Kellogg's Fruit Snacks. We got C-3PO and R2. And then on this side we have Darth Vader, because it was Revenge of the Sith time. So I'm assuming this is probably 2004. So when I did graduate. Okay, now this is the part that it makes me go, Evidently I got ones that weren't greasy. This is crazy. But here we go. This is Star Wars Episode 3 game from when they had Star Wars at Burger King, which I have discussed in multiple videos. The little mask from earlier. Here's a Star Wars Episode 1. It says it's a coin battle game. I don't know where this came from. It's probably one of those little activity books that they had back in the day. Okay, so that's cardboard. Oh, why don't we do this? Also from Burger King? Yes, also from Burger King is this 2005 Star Wars Episode 3 cup. There's 2 of them. There's a styrofoam one. They had a game, of course. And it looks like here's a Darth Vader cup.
Star Wars with the King. Star Wars Episode 3 now playing.
And here is a little Chewbacca from that time. Episode 3 is a Luke that they had. Seen it earlier in an older video as well, but Burger King had this thing that spanned all the trilogies at the time, the prequel and the original trilogy. So they had toys and characters from the whole 6 films at the time. And there's also this Darth Vader bag from Burger King. So Star Wars was everywhere, as stated. And here is some more examples. There is Star Wars Skittles wrapper. I don't know what I thought this was gonna be, but I feel like every time I went to see the movie in the theater, and look at this, R2-D2 was featured in a older episode of the show as well. Now I know where it came from. This is a mail-away R2-D2 from Star Wars, the prequel, episode 3. Thankfully, it told me on the back here that it was 2005 from Kellogg's. More Burger King items. Look at these R2-D2 bags. 2005. They're not full of grease, so I don't know where these came from. These I remember being so cool because at the time, I believe these were metallic. Jedi mix. Choose your chocolate.
New dark chocolate M&Ms.
Choose your chocolate. There was a dark chocolate version of this. Here is another Skittles wrapper. Oh, here's the top of that Keebler thing. Oh, man. I'm going through this and I'm realizing how sad my life was growing up. Or was it amazing because I was able to hold things like this, these Star Wars bags. I thought these were the coolest thing. I'm telling you, these M&Ms were just so cool to me, and the promotion I thought was really cool.
So, Lord Vader, these dark chocolate M&Ms are a good idea, but, we've decided not to join the dark side.
These are cards from Topps. Another wrapper. There's no cards in it, but I do see the cards here. Here's the dark chocolate. I thought that was a cool idea, to give you a choice, light or dark. Darth Maul. Love it, Obi. It features the original green M&M evidently as well.